Folks, welcome back to the Cooking with T show today. And have I got something sweet today? Usually we cook meals and stuff, but hey, what's a good meal without a great dessert, right? Right. So I got something today that's out of this world good. This is a peach cobbler with pecans and maple cinnamon flavoring. And you talk about absolutely amazing. Very simple. And just stay with me and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, folks, here's the simplicity of it. Very simple. And like I say, you know, we usually do these for truck drivers and stuff, things that you can do out on the truck, you know. And this right here, I think you're really going to be impressed. I hope so anyways. It's amazing. The first thing you start out with is some peach filling. You can use regular peaches and then add your, you know, your spices that you want, your nutmeg and this, that, and the other. Or this right here makes it a lot simpler. Just I usually use 2 cans. This is a fruit filling and topping, and of course it's peach flavored. So what we're going to do, get rid of that lid before I cut my finger. But as you can tell, that's kind of thick. That's the good stuff. Then we're going to add 2 cans of that. Get all the goodness out of there. Oh, there's a little more goodness left in there. There we go. All right. Throw in our second can. Which, oh, I hope this is not a sign of things to come. We've not had a failure yet, but this may be, let's just hope that that is not indicative of the future. Now we're going to have to figure out how to open this can up. Go ahead and put our second can in here. It's going to make quite a bit, but I have a feeling this is not going to sit around long. This is going to be gone, and I'm going to say quite quickly. Goodness. All right, now you can add and subtract and there are different flavorings that you want if you want to add a little bit of something to it. I kind of like to do, I like this organic maple syrup. 100% it's just maple syrup. But I want to add, not a lot, but just a little drizzle of it in there. I want to add a little bit of cinnamon. There's some cinnamon right there. And like I say, you just add as much or as little as you want. I kind of like to go not real heavy on it, but fairly heavy. And then you kind of want to stir that up. Get all of those flavors. Oh man, yes. I love cinnamon, especially on peaches. Man, that's going to be awesome right there, folks. I'm telling you right now, I repeat, I do not foresee a failure today. I believe we're going to have us something that's astronomically good. That's it right there. Butter pecan cake mix. After you've added your seasonings the way that you like, take your cake mix, pour it just right on top, and just add the entire container. Kind of spread it out as you go. Don't throw the bag in there, Tony. Alright, just kind of spread it out as you go. And put the whole thing in there. Now, it seems like a lot, but it's not. Another thing that I like to do, I love these honey roasted pecans right here. They're just, they got everything. They got a little crunch, a little salt, a little sweet. And we're gonna take maybe about that many right there. You don't need a whole lot. All right, now we're gonna take these little pecans right here, and you want to kind of cut them up really fine. You'll find this is very easy to do because they're roasted and stuff. It just basically just put a little pressure on it, it just falls right apart. You don't have to cut at it or anything like that. You can use regular pecans, you can use almonds or anything you want as far as your toppings go. This ain't really a topping. This right here, we're gonna put, kind of mix it in that mix a little bit. And you can do this before you add the mixture to the peaches, which probably I should probably have done that. I'm gonna say I probably need about that many more. Do its own deal. You don't want to stir that all in. So, with that said, let's get our little fine chop on here. Chop that up real fine. You don't want no real big pieces. This is basically for flavor and taste. And no texture. Alright, now, oh yeah. I think that's gonna be about the perfect amount. We're gonna go when we're done here. We're gonna put some whole pieces on top, of course, with a little caramel glaze that I'm gonna show you how to make here in a minute as well. And I think that's good. We could put more, but I don't think we need more. Alright, now, with that said, you want about, I'm gonna say about a stick and a half of butter. Now, you don't want a margarine on this. It's gotta be butter. You want to lay that down in there in spots and put that big one right in the middle there. Now, we don't have to add any type of flavoring because the mix itself is a pecan, a butter pecan mix. So we got all sorts of flavoring going on there. Get a couple more here. Finish that stick up. Can't never have too much butter, right? So with that said, we've got it on high. And that portion right there, my friends, is done. That's all you got to do to get that part done. Put the lid on it, let it cook on high for about 2 hours. We're going to come back and check it. But one thing that I also like to do when it's at that stage right there, especially with something like this right here, take a napkin, lay across the top of it before you put your lid on it. That'll gather up some of that moisture and stuff, keep from condensating down on your delicious stuff there. Just like that right there. And I cannot confirm nor deny whether that'll catch on fire or not, but just kidding, it won't. But anyways, that's that section there. We'll be back here in a little bit, check out our progress here, and then we'll put the topping together and show you how that's done. And it's gonna be amazing, folks. I believe you're gonna like this recipe. All right, we're back. And it's been tough, y'all. It's been tough. This stuff is smelling amazing. Gonna lift that up just a little bit, and you see it is done. It is done. Now we got to do one more thing, and this is important stuff. I'm gonna fire this stove up here. I'm gonna put it on kind of a medium heat. We don't need it real high. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a caramel glaze. Again, using the maple. Use this maple syrup. We're gonna pour in there about that much. There's no measurement to this, just kind of how you want to go about it. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. About like that right there. Once it gets to doing its stuff, we'll add a little butter to it, and we're going to go ahead and add them pecan halves or pieces, and we'll put that right on top. We'll fire it up a little bit faster to get it started here. Any type of syrup or sugar or anything like that you put on heat like this will turn into. There we go. We're going to turn it on about a medium heat. About a medium heat. You start seeing them bubbles? There you go, just keep mixing that around for a minute. Like I said, we don't need to get it, you can overdo it. So you got to be careful. Get that about like so. And once we get to that point, I'm going to add about 2/3 of this stick of butter. And I have went ahead and kind of put that in the microwave to break it down a little bit. I'm going to add this butter to it. Oh yeah. Mix that all together. Mix quickly. You don't want none of it set very long. If you do, you're going to end up with a very sticky mess on your hands. And I'm going to leave it about like that right there. Like that right there. Like I say, you don't want to cook it very fast or very long. Keep stirring till all the little bubbles are gone. Sauce right there. It's going to be amazing. Now, with that, we're going to go ahead and add our honey roasted sweet pecans up in there. Like that right there. And we're going to fire this back up on about a medium heat. It's going to get thicker. Buttery maple syrup flavored pecans up in there. What is not to like about this right here? What is not to like? Anyways, that's what you want. It's still a little bit warm, so it's a little thicker than it's going to be once it cools. But that's all right. We're going to put some of it on there right now before it gets cool. Here we go. We're just going to spread it on there. Spread it upon it. All right. Voila. Now here's one thing I do want to do. I want to scoop into it. Right there. Okay, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at them peaches. Look at this. Look at that. Let's plate that up. Get a big bowl on this one. Oh yeah. There we go, folks. Man, that's jam up right there. I want you to look at that right there. Put one little peach right there on top. Just like that. And there you have it. That's it right there, folks. Man, that is a maple pecan peach cobbler. I was almost going to say custard cobbler. And plus we got to put a little bit of, that's right, got to put a little bit of vanilla ice cream on that. Got to. It just ain't the same without it. Good, we can. That's why. There you go. There you have it right there, folks. That right there is going to be good eats, and I'm about to get to it before it starts to thaw completely out. I'm going to have a bowl of milk here. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you try this and enjoy. Thanks for watching Cooking with T.